everyone, and happy hump day. And welcome to Step by Step Transformations. I hope all is going well in your respective worlds and that you are having a wonderful week. We are actually in a new month. Today is Wednesday, September the 2nd. As I said before, if nothing else, time is flying by really quickly. So maybe we'll get out of 2020 sooner than we think in light of everything that is going on in the world. So I do hope and pray that you're doing well and that you're managing as best as you can under the circumstances. So with that said, today I'm going to continue my conversations and discussions on overthinking and how we want to encourage you to stop overthinking for the fact that it is potentially impacting your goals. And so I'm going to continue providing some simple strategies for obtaining more clarity and increased concentration for you. So if you recall on Monday, what we looked at is how overthinking impacts your body from your brain to your physical health. And we ended with your mental health. So today, what I want to do is talk about overcoming overthinking by living in the present. All right, so stay tuned. Hey, so before we dive right in, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Natalie, and I'm a Christian life coach. I work with working women like you to accomplish the goals that you actually care about. I show you how to get back on track, set your dream goals, and reach those goals by developing the laser focused and direct impact steps that will get you there. We work together using my customized signature coaching process and action plan. So this is who I am. Feel free to reach out if you're ready to get from where you are to where you want to be. Thank you. All right. So welcome back. As I indicated, we will be talking about overcoming overthinking by living in the present. So, when you are caught in a cycle of overthinking, you are either reliving events from the past again and again, or worrying about the future, playing out scenario after scenario in your mind. So, what we want to do is to help break this cycle. It's important to learn and to live in the present. Trust me, I know. I'm speaking from experience. So what I want to do is kind of give you some techniques that can help you to do this. So we'll go ahead and get started. So the first technique I want to share with you is getting physical. So stretch. It's important, that we stretch out our muscles, before we start exercising, before you start work. If you have a labor intensive job, even if you don't have a labor intensive job, if you are sitting a lot or you're using the computer, typing a lot, it's important that you would stretch out your fingers, your wrist, stretch your back, your knees. When you first get up in the morning, stretch out. It's really important. Also, go for a walk. That's helpful. You don't have to do it all at once. So say if you can devote, 30 minutes, a full 30 minutes at a time to walk, well, break it up. Do 10 minutes, do 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. So at least you have a culmination of a total of 30 minutes of walking, which is recommended by the American Heart Association. I think it's 3 days a week, I want to say. Do a few push-ups or do any other physical activity that gets your blood flowing. So that could be running, that can be riding your bike. With this pandemic, one of the things that we are seeing, or it's been definitely been reported in the news, is a lot of people are bike riding. Um, and so I see some positives in that, they're getting out more, and probably, and a lot of this are people who wouldn't normally, be out and bike riding. And so, and they're actually covering quite a few miles. So that's, however you need to do it to get your blood flowing, it's important that you do. Um, as well as helping stop overthinking, exercise also has the benefit of reducing stress and improving moods, which, of course, is what we ultimately goal that we want to definitely achieve. So the next thing is to ground yourself. So if you've ever watched the movie Die Hard, you are familiar with this one. To help reset your mind and body to the present moment, take off your shoes and socks and take a moment to feel the texture of the ground beneath your feet. So whether you're in the house, hardwood, carpet, rug, outside on concrete or grass, I don't know about gravel, that may hurt, but whatever you're most comfortable with. So if you can, and this is suggesting is that you do try this outside. There is nothing like the feeling of grass and sand beneath your toes. Um, Sand in the toes has always been uncomfortable for me, but I get the point. So you want to wriggle your feet, flex your arches, and really take in the sensations. So take one more moment and extend your awareness to all of your senses. Look around yourself and notice any smells, sounds, tastes, and sensations around you. So as you tune into your body and your senses, the goal is not to change anything or focus on anything in particular. It's just to become aware of what's around you right now in this present moment. And so I will give you a hint. I think it's next week. I'm going to cover mindfulness. So this plays a role, or this is part of mindfulness, you being aware and present in the moment. So the next technique is to perform a body scan. So when we overthink, we are living in our heads, not in our bodies. Taking a moment to come back to the body can help you return to the present moment and let go of your thoughts. So to do a body scan, start from a comfortable position, whether sitting or lying down. Then take a deep breath and become aware of your connection to the ground. Now feel your feet on the floor and your legs and back against your chair. Notice all of the little things, the texture of the carpet or your hardwood floor, the hardness of the chair, the heaviness of your body. Now, being in the moment, be in that moment. Then, starting at the top of your head and progressing down to your toes, check in with each part of your body in turn. How does each part feel? Do you notice any sensations, good or bad? Don't try to change anything or shift anything. Just observe. Again, you're wanting to be present in the moment. We're looking for you to be mindful. Another technique is to practice progressive relaxation. So simply taking a moment to scan your body can help ground you in the present and teach you to be more in tune with yourself. If you have a few more moments to spare, extend your body scan into a simple full body relaxation exercise. Now, start by doing a body scan as described previously. Then return your attention to the top of your head, working from the top of your head down through the body to the toes. Contract each muscle group in turn, then release. Try to get in a rhythm with your breath. Breathe in and tense every muscle in your face. Then breathe out and let your face relax. Breathe in and tense your neck muscles. Then breathe out and feel the tension drain. And so on down through your body. This simple exercise helps deeply relax and soothe the body and can be performed in a few minutes, anytime you need to calm yourself. It's particularly soothing if you do it right before bedtime. So it can help you relax and more than likely help you to get some rest. But I will give you another tip. If you're in a stressful situation, if you're at work or, out in public, a suggestion would be to, stop if you can do it at your desk, or if you need to go off by yourself, go into the restroom and go into the stall and just stand there and close your eyes and just breathe. Breathe in deep and then hold it for 5 seconds and then blow it out slowly. So do that a couple of times and notice how the tension or stress in your body will leave. Promise you it works. Another technique is to play with a child or a pet. So if you have a child in your life, you will know that they live entirely in the present. If they are tired, they have to sit right now. If they are hungry, they have to eat right now. If they have to pee, well, you get the picture. If you want a lesson on living in the present moment, let a young child be your guru. Watch them play and then join in yourself. Don't think about teaching them or guiding them or worrying about their future college admissions. Just be there and let them guide you in looking at flowers or clicking Lego blocks or inventing grand adventures. It will only take a few moments to get lost in the present with your children. Now, if you don't have a child in your life, pets offer a similar release. Get out the laser pointer, that's if you have one, and see how high you can make your cat jump or throw a ball for your pooch. Even watching other people's pets play around at a dog park helps connect you to the present moment and let go of whatever is preying on your mind. So the whole point, of course, of this is, distracting. All right, next tip, connect to nature. So spending time in nature is deeply soothing. To harness nature's relaxing effects, all you have to do is go outside. So you can find a park or a beach or a garden or even just a flower plot, and let yourself relax and observe. Studies show that spending as little as 30 minutes a few times a week in a park or other pleasant outdoor space offers lasting relaxation. So I know too that a lot of people, especially during this pandemic, has taken up gardening. So, whether that's, they put something outside or the indoor. I've seen some really neat indoor type systems. There's a name for them. I don't recall. However, there are options for you. So, I encourage you to, if you're a nature type person, to research those options that are available for you. If you are able to travel further, try the Japanese practice of forest bathing. Interesting. Forest bathing simply involves spending a couple of hours in a forest enjoying the natural environment. Studies show that forest bathing can reduce stress, boost happiness, increase creativity, lower heart rate and blood pressure, and even boost the immune system. Who knew? So our last tip for today is to write in a journal. Now, a journaling practice can help you stop overthinking by letting you move the thoughts circling around your brain out of your head and onto paper. Once your thoughts are written down, it's much easier to move on and do other things. Studies show that many people get relief from negative thoughts in as little as a single session of journaling. To do it, all you need is a piece of paper and pen, or a new document on your computer, and a bit of time. You have to dedicate the time to do it. Write down whatever comes to mind and don't worry about grammar, spelling, or legibility, because nobody's reading it but you. Just pour out your thoughts. You want to set yourself like a time limit. 20 or 30 minutes is plenty. After all, the goal here is to get your thoughts out of your head, not to move your overthinking into your journal. Once you finish writing, it doesn't matter whether you throw out the work or keep it. The benefit is in the act of writing, not the writing itself. So I hope you found, um, one of these tips to be useful and to help you to live in the present. So it could be, again, a combination of all of them or just maybe one. Whichever one works for you. The point of this exercise is for you to, the point of this post is for you to live in the moment. That's what we want to do. And this will help you as you are navigating and the steps and process of completing and achieving the goals that you set. Okay, so look forward to next week. I want to say next Monday, I believe we will, and I think it is a holiday. We will conclude the series or topic on overthinking. So I think I'm going to, I think next week is when we'll talk about controlling your thoughts and mindfulness, I believe. But we'll see. We'll get there. Or maybe it's meditation. But we'll get there. So anyway, again, I'd like to offer um, my services. My calendar is open for anyone who needs some assistance in achieving your goals. If you don't know where to start, if you are stuck, if you are unsure, if even if you just want to, hey, let me check in just to see if I'm on the right track. I highly encourage you to sign up on my calendar through the link that's in the description box. And I will reach out to you so we can come together, do a discovery session. We can do it virtually, or we can do it by phone, whichever you're more comfortable with. And I look forward to, working with you and helping you out. If nothing else, you will leave that session with one step, closer to getting to your goal. Also, if you haven't had an opportunity to download my freebie, which helps you to identify your values, or even solidify what your values are today in order to help you achieve your goals, that link is also in the description box, or it's in my bio, depending on what social media platform you listen to this on. And you click on the link, take you right to the page, and you can download it, and it's there for your use. So I want to thank you again for your time. I pray that the rest of your week goes well. And until next time, take care and God bless.